True Blue Weekly with Maggie Tyler, a weekly look at Georgia Southern athletics, brought to you by the International Diamond Center.
Welcome to this edition of True Blue Weekly. I'm Maggie Tyler, here to bring you all the news from around Georgia Southern athletics. We start today's show with news about one of Georgia Southern's legends, former Eagles running back Adrian Peterson. AP will be inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame later this week in New York City. Peterson was announced to the 2017 class back in January, and his number 3 jersey is retired here at Georgia Southern. He still stands as the NCAA's Division I all-time leading rusher with 6,559 yards in regular season contests. He's already a member of Georgia Southern's Athletics Hall of Fame and was a 4-time All-American for the Eagles. Peterson will join fellow Georgia Southern star Tracy Ham as the only 2 Eagles enshrined in Atlanta. The inductees will be formally inducted this week and honored on the field during the 13th Annual National Hall of Fame salute during the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl.
I said this is a huge honor, not only for myself, but Georgia Southern University. And also my hometown of Alachua, Florida, and my parents, Port Aretha Peterson. So it's a lot of hands in this recognition.
The 2017 football season came to a close last weekend when the Eagles traveled to Coastal Carolina. Head coach Chad Lunsford was looking for his 3rd straight win, but the Chanticleers came out to a quick lead on Saturday that was just enough to give them their 3rd win of the season. The Eagles gained momentum at the end of the first half and turned that into a 17-14 lead during the 3rd quarter, but with injuries mounting up for Georgia Southern, the Chants were able to capitalize on their final drives and make it 28-17. Georgia Southern was led on the ground by Shai Werts, who had 28 carries and 108 yards. The Eagles were able to muster just 284 yards of total offense on the day. They wrap up their season with a 2-10 overall record, 2-6 in the Sun Belt. The 2018 season begins on September 1st with a home non-conference game against Presbyterian College. The full schedule will be released by the conference in early March. The men's basketball team was able to fly past Tennessee Wesleyan on Saturday evening to pick up another win inside Hanner Fieldhouse. Jake Alsmiller scored a season-high 19 points and scored 6 of Georgia Southern's 11 three-pointers for the Eagles. Alsmiller added a career-high 5 assists and was one of the 5 Eagles with double figures in the scoring column. Tukey Brown tallied 15 points and 10 assists for his 2nd career double-double, and Jared Hamilton scored a season-high 15. David Lee Jones Jr. also had a great night, netting a career-high 12 points, and Quan Jackson finished with 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals. The Eagles' 97-61 victory makes them 6-2 on the year, and they welcome Savannah State to Hanner Fieldhouse for the first time since 2005 next Saturday. Tip-off is set for 5 p.m. Women's basketball split a pair of home games last week here in Statesboro. The Eagles downed Thomas University on Monday 79-51. 5 Georgia Southern players reached double figures and were led by freshman Sarah Moore's 12 points, her first collegiate points as an Eagle off the bench. Jacavia Akins added 11 points, while Alexis Folks, Nicole Franks, and Amira Atwater each scored 10. Later in the week, the Eagles fell to Savannah State at home, 71-67. Despite the loss, 4 Eagles reached double figures, led by Rain Beeman's 15 points that included a perfect 7 for 7 from the free throw line. Freshman Tatum Barber had a season-high 13, while Nicole Franks had 11 points and Haley Dias-Allen added 10. The women's basketball team will take a week-long break and return to action on December 10th, traveling down to play UCF in Orlando, Florida. A full schedule of events is available on gseagles.com. Make sure to follow Georgia Southern Athletics on social media and tune in to True Blue TV next week for another edition of True Blue Weekly.
True Blue Weekly with Maggie Tyler, brought to you by the International Diamond Center.